This is Countess Elizabeth Bathory, also known as Countess Dracula. She lived in Slovakia from 1560 to 1614. As a young woman, Elizabeth was known for her beauty. As she got older and her face started to change, Elizabeth decided she was not going to age gracefully. She was going to try to reverse it. Elizabeth had an assistant named Dorca, who was also a witch. Dorca told her that reversing the aging process would require her to bathe in the red stuff of young, pure women. This specifically had to be done at 4 o'clock in the morning, Slovakian time. Elizabeth 86'd multiple young women from the village where her castle was located and bathed in their red stuff, and then was very upset when it didn't work. When she confronted Dorca about it, Dorca told her, "Oh, that's because you should probably do terrible things to them before you 86 them, and make sure that the red stuff gets on your face." And Elizabeth totally thought this was legit, and she did it. The people who lived in the village were incredibly scared of Elizabeth because so many young women kept going missing. Elizabeth would eventually be stopped and put to trial for her crimes against these young women. 2 of her servants would also be tried and convicted of assisting her in these crimes. Those 2 servants would have horrific things done to them and be burned at the stake as their punishment. Elizabeth was also convicted, but because of her status, instead of being burned at the stake, she was walled up inside of a cell in her castle where she would live for the next 4 years until she passed away. During her lifetime, Elizabeth bathed in the red stuff of 80 young women from her village before she was finally stopped.